everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna go over all the stuff that I got in the mail in the month of literally last 6 months. I've been in kind of a treat yourself kind of moment. I did not realize how much I bought in Lolita, and I figured maybe laying it out here on YouTube might make me realize how much I purchased, and maybe it would be enough to make me stop looking at auctions every day. That being said, I have a lot to go through, and the most I paid for one item was 12,000 yen, which is roughly 120 USD and a lot Canadian. And that was like a JSK set. So I'm going to go over, like I said, everything and kind of give you an idea of how much I spent per item. And then maybe I'll total it up at the end of the video if I'm not too embarrassed. All the prices I'll put are in yen, and I'm not going to count like shipping or shopping service fees or anything like that. Just the base line of what I paid for the item to kind of give you an idea of what kind of deals are out there. If you look really, really hard, or a lot, just a lot, really you don't have to look that hard. So I got this pink jelly jewelry JSK in amazing condition. Like, I mean, it's still crispy, like, you know, that inner petticoat crispness. I'm sure someone knows what I'm talking about. And it's got all the glitter in the print still, which is fantastic. It came with the matching head bow, and for this dress set, oh, and it also has the neckties, which is pretty cool because sometimes you don't actually get that stuff with dresses because they're like little pieces that get lost to the sands of time. But this one also has like a really cool little star on the end. Anyway, yeah, so I got this one and the matching head bow for 9,000 yen, which again, like, that's really, really cheap compared to buying your brand right directly from the brand's website or buying it secondhand from a local comm member maybe. Generally, I find that Japanese sellers are a lot more lenient on their pricings and what they consider to be damaged or worn instead of the Western market, but that's just my experience so far with it. The next dress set I got, again, another set, was the mint high waist. I think it's the high waist JSK of Petite Patisserie. And it's like a very A-line style dress, and it is beautiful. I didn't realize how much I liked this print until I saw my friend Laura wearing it in person, and I was like, oh man, now I have to get that. And one of the things that I didn't know about this before was it has this really beautiful like velveteen ribbon. It's not just like your regular shiny or gross grain or like whatever AP might put on their bows, and it adds like a softer touch, which is why I like this. And I think this is one of those dresses that I could wear very casually and it would still look really nice. For this one I paid 8,000 yen for the dress and a matching barrette. So I had stuff kind of hanging out all over my office. Those two dresses were in my closet. One of them made it into my wardrobe video. The other one did not because it came after, because I ordered it after. But everything else I kind of just shoved in this giant AP Lucky Pack tote that I have. And there's a lot of stuff in here. So I'm going to go through it one by one. Again, I will talk about the pricing and we will go from there. So one of the best things about shopping secondhand Japanese, there's often a lot of lots. And I mean lots like the seller is selling a bunch of the same thing or a bunch of similar items in one go for a lower price instead of pricing them out single each one, and it's a really good deal. Oftentimes when you find lots, they're going to be of jewelry or accessories or socks. I love sock lots. I have way too many pairs of Lolita socks, but I found a sock lot of 3 pairs of socks for 1,500 yen. And in that sock lot, I got 3 pairs of over-the-knee socks that I need. One of them I actually really wanted, and the other 2 were kind of like a bonus because what I would pay for the ones that I wanted secondhand would have been more than 1,500, so it was a good deal all around. So in the sock lot, I got the jelly jewelry socks, and I didn't buy them actually for that jelly jewelry dress because I think they're too mint for the pink dress, but I just thought I saw them facing this way and I thought they were like cute polka dotted socks. But I'm really pleased with this because finding these ones in particular, because that release was so long ago, in good condition is really, really difficult. And there's no darkness on the heels. You can even see like the Angelic Pretty is still quite clean and crisp. I bet the person wore these or tried them on and just never like kind of went out in them. So that's a really good find for me. The second in the sock lot are these basic Angelic Pretty point shoe style socks that are just purple and white. Again, like they look barely worn. There's no darkness on the feet, like maybe only tried on. These match like pretty much half of my wardrobe, and they weren't the socks that I was going for, so that's just like a double bonus that it really, really ties in with everything else. And what I actually spent 1,500 yen for that I really wanted was a brand new, had tags on it, pair of Daydream Carnival socks in pink. Like, they are perfect condition. They, like I said, they still have the tag on it, so it was a really good deal. And for 1,500 yen, like, I couldn't pass it up. I have the tights for Daydream Carnival. I just don't always like having to pigeonhole myself into wearing tights, and I really wanted to get the socks, so I got the socks. So yes, all 3 pairs of socks, 1,500 yen, super good buy, and like basically wardrobe staples, so can't go wrong with that one. So one of the things that I got that was stupid cheap and really nice was this Meta short sleeve cropped pink cardigan. I paid 500 yen for this. 500 yen. So it's really, again, like, I think stuff like basic like this is such a wardrobe staple. You'll get so much use out of it. It's in excellent condition, and for 500 yen, like, you can't really go wrong with something like that, because this will just make my coordinates so much more diverse if I'm looking to add a little bit of extra pink here and there. I really, really like this. I think this was such a good find. If you've watched my wardrobe video or just talked to me about Lolita in general, you'll know that I'm very much a fan of cut sews in Sweet Lolita. I think they're way more comfortable and they look cuter than blouses. Like I've said before, sometimes I think you really do just need to wear a regular blouse, but I like cut sews most of the time. And I found this blue short-sleeved AP cut sew. It is super cute and I love the details here. This bow is removable, these gems are not, and it's just like one of those cool, like, it's got a lot of texture to it, which is something I love. I love glitter, I love fur, I love gems, like texture. I need texture in my outfits, or I feel like I look very flat and one note and not very creative. So that was an awesome find, and I found that for 1,200 yen on Yahoo Japan auctions. So the next thing I got was a dress set, and I got it from, I think, frill.jp, but it was definitely an impulse buy, and I really wanted it when it was on the Angelic Pretty website and the special sets for it sold out because I liked the cut of the special set better. But then I saw it on Frill, and it is the Rosette Collection JSK in wine, and it's the special set with the military style buttons at the top. This is like way out there for my wardrobe, but I've always really loved it, and I love the way it looks on me. Like, the fit is excellent. The only thing is like I'm gonna have to reinforce these buttons, but this is a special set dress, so it did also come with the head bow. Originally I think they retailed for, I don't know how much the special sets were for these ones. I think like maybe $175 US. I can't quite remember, but maybe I'll add that price here somewhere. But it was cool because I got the JSK and I also got the head bow. And the head bow's cute. It's like, it's okay. Like, I don't mind it. It's like any other head bow. But what really made me pull the trigger on this dress set was the fact that it came from the original release. It came with the beret. And obviously I love berets. They're something I wear in Lolita quite a bit and in just regular going out kind of lifestyle. And it's just, it came with the beret, and the beret itself was like, I don't know, probably like 5,000, 6,000 yen, and for the entire set I paid 12,000 yen. So that was my most expensive purchase, but it was still like nothing. Like, if you think about it, that's like you're getting a brand dress with 2 accessories for 120 USD. Like, that's crazy good. So there's no need to like hum and haw over like, ooh, should I buy this really expensive thing, or hey, maybe I should get a replica, or whatever. Like, you can find deals that are very affordable and beautiful in pieces that are in very good condition secondhand, and this is just proof. And this only came out, like, I believe last year. Yeah, this was last year. It was a special set last year. If it wasn't 2018, it was late 2017. But yes, this is beautiful. I love it. Good find. Yay me. So I mentioned earlier that I like socks, and I have too many socks, and I have 2 more pairs of socks. I have these brown under the knee, kind of lace topped with a cute little pearl and bow accent, solid brown under the knee socks. Yeah, I said that. They were under the knee socks. I wanted these specifically to wear with dresses that I have that have brown accents, but I have a solid brown cut-sew turtleneck from Angelic Pretty, and any of the socks that I had already that had brown in them were like vertical stripes or like crazy pattern, and they weren't neutral enough to wear with certain things. Like, I could wear this with Petite Patisserie, I could wear this with Baked Sweets Parade, I can wear these with Musée de Chocolat. These are just like super universal, and I just listed 3 dresses I could wear with them, possibly even more. So why not? Like, this was a good buy, and when I said it was a good buy, it was 1,000 yen. So 1,000 yen for these socks in excellent condition, and they've got that really pretty glittery Angelic Pretty thingy on the foot, and I can tell that they weren't super worn, a little bit but not crazy, because that is still pretty well intact, and there's no like staining at the bottom, and the seller definitely washed them because they don't smell when they come out of the package, which was good. I think these socks were really popular in Japan in like lucky packs or like in the sale section for Angelic Pretty, because I've seen them for sale everywhere, but I haven't seen them for sale this cheap. And they're just these basic not horizontal, vertical, no, what, diagonal stripe, there we go, pink and white over the knee socks with the gold Angelic Pretty logo, like ceiling stamp on it. This will go again with like half of my wardrobe, so great purchase to grab. Just again, wardrobe staple, something super neutral that I can use a lot, get a lot of use out of. And one more thing came with these socks. I don't know if this was attached to a dress or a standalone clip on its own, but in that set with the socks, I got this beautiful gold and pink Angelic Pretty hair clip. It's like just has an alligator clip on the back. The reason why I say I'm not sure if it was part of another set or whatever is because the alligator clip can come out and I don't see a tag on it, but I've definitely seen this before. I just can't really remember like where it came from, but it's super pretty. It's got a lot of shimmery gold, and I love that little star in the middle. I think it'll lend well again to like pretty much everything in my wardrobe. I can think of 5 dresses off the top of my head that this would look really nice, like just pinned up into a head bow with, or like on the neck of a blouse or something. Yeah, so the socks and this together I got for 900 yen. Also, something I didn't really mention as I was going through this, but pretty much everything, actually everything I ordered also had free shipping domestically in Japan, so I didn't pay for the seller to send it to the shopping service at all because it was all free shipping. One of my last finds were like a really weird cheap one, and I wasn't quite sure what one of the items were when I ordered it, so I kind of was like, okay, I'm just gonna order it and see what happens. It was a set of 3 pieces, a pair of earrings and a ring, and what looked like a card case, like one of those pass cases that was shaped like a biscuit, and I was like, okay, cool. It looks really beaten up, it's like rough, but I don't mind because I want something to just, you know, throw in my car or in my purse, and if it gets fucked up then I don't really care because it was already fucked up. So the ring and the earrings, I'll go first. These are still on the tag, but they are rusted, which is fine with me because I can replace the hardware, no problem. And the only thing on these ones is that they're missing those top gems, which again I can get replacements for at Michael's, no problem. So there's these earrings, and I got the matching ring for it. Other than the fact that it's missing the rhinestones and I have to replace the hardware, these are in great condition, and I've never really seen them in this colorway, like as a set together. Like, I don't think I've actually ever seen that, so that's pretty exciting. And I also, again, it's brown, it's gonna go with a ton of stuff in my wardrobe. I'm really pleased with finding these. And that weird, random, mysterious thing that I thought was a pass case was not a pass case. It was actually this. And as you can see, it's like kind of fucked up, and I thought it was just like a regular pass case. And I was like, what is this? It was, when I opened the bag, this was way bigger than I was expecting. I didn't even know what, I was like, what is this? what could this even possibly be? And then I opened it. And it is a brand stand-up mirror. It's really fucking cool. I had no idea. I'm really excited about having this because this is excellent for traveling. Like, especially if you're sharing a room with people, you guys can't always share the mirror. I mean, if you're normally when you go to cons, especially for Lolita, everyone's sharing like 4 people to one hotel room, so it's always good to have extra mirrors. And this one's cute. I don't care that it's beaten up. It's gonna go in a suitcase anyway, and it actually will stand up so you can look at yourself and do it like hands-free. Yeah, so that was a really cool find. So for the mirror, the earrings, and the ring all together, 500 yen. And that's why I got it. I mean, like, 500 yen for a pair of earrings that I know I can fix up, and a ring that's in good condition, and whatever this random fucking thing was that I thought was a pass case but turned out to be way better than that, all of that I got for 500 yen. So yeah, all in all, not a bad haul. I don't feel like I spent a ton of money. I'm gonna quickly add up everything that I got and make kind of like a list or something. Yeah. I spent money, and because I am Canadian and live in Canada and get paid in Canadian dollars, it is more expensive for me right now. But if you're in the US, I believe your dollar is stronger to the yen, so you're kind of getting a discount when you buy. So whatever I bought here, you could have bought cheaper just because your currency is stronger. But either way, like, for all the stuff that I got a really good deal. I got 3 dresses. All of them came with matching headwear except for one of them that came with 2 matching pieces of headwear, and one of them was the beret, which I really fucking love. And I got 5 pairs of socks, I got 2 pieces of jewelry, I got 1 hair clip, and I got a mirror, and I got a cut sew, like a blouse, for $346 US. That's insane. That's so much that you get for literally so little. And that is also, if you think about it, like, you could probably buy a newer release dress on Lace Market for $250 US and then shipping or whatever, like not counting shipping. And that makes like the world of difference if you can imagine spending $250 on one dress, but then getting all of that for $346. So yeah, it's out there. I always feel bad when people are like, oh, Lolita's so expensive and I don't have to afford it. If you have the spending money to get into Lolita, and when I say have the spending money, I mean you're making like enough where you're spending, like, if you spend an extra $200-300 a month and it's not going to hurt you, then that's probably enough. But these things exist and they are out there. In shopping service and shipping fees, just because I wanted to touch on that really quickly, I got 3 bundles I got 3 bundles mailed to me at once, and I think I paid EMS shipping for all of them, which was roughly like, let's say, like, just to split the difference, 3,000 yen per, so that's $90 US plus the shopping service fees, we'll say, which is another 60. So let's say another $150 on top of that for like shipping and fees and stuff like that. Again, like, getting all of that from Japan directly because it was cheaper. You're still paying less. You're still paying less with all of that on top, because you would still have to pay shipping from Western sellers on Lace Market. And in my experience, and I'm not trying to shit talk anybody, but buying from the Japanese market is 1,000 times better, easier, and you get cleaner garments for less money. And it's way, way, way more worth it. So check it out if you haven't. I'll leave some links below in the comment box if you're still looking for Japanese secondhand sites to check out. And I hope it helps, and I hope you find some really good deals out there. Okay guys, that was it for me today. Thanks so much for sticking with me and watching through this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!